Welcome to my ongoing series on critical thinking. This time, I'd like to highlight a particular logical fallacy that's very popular with a certain YouTube personality. Let's talk about affirming the consequent. What does that mean? What does it tell us if someone commits this fallacy? How can we tell if someone has made this mistake? Can we fix this mistake? And what can still be learned if we do fix it? First, what is affirming the consequent? It goes like this. Premise 1. If A, then B. Premise 2. B is true. Conclusion, therefore A must be true. This is a fallacy. That means faulty logic. Just because B is true, that does not necessarily indicate that A is true. Let's illustrate this with my mystery jam again. If this jam were made of raspberries, it would be red. This jam is red. Does that mean the jam is raspberry? Nah, this could still be strawberry. Strawberries are red too. Let's hear an example of this from Nathan Oakley.
If the Earth is a sphere, number one, that's a begging the question fallacy, then we will experience weight changes as we move from the equator. That's if P, the Earth is a sphere, then we will experience weight changes, Q. We do experience weight changes, Q, therefore the Earth is a sphere. P, that would be an affirming the consequent formal logical fallacy.
I pulled that clip from Ruhif, and his video on this is worth a watch. I'll link it below. Let's break this down. Premise 1. If the Earth is a sphere, then we will experience weight changes as we move from the equator. Premise 2, we do experience weight changes. Conclusion, therefore the Earth is a sphere. As Nathan Oakley explained, this is a perfect example of affirming the consequent. We'll just ignore that begging the question stuff for now. But hold on a minute, isn't this the basis for pretty much all of science? In science class, they taught us how you make your hypothesis, and then you test the hypothesis to see if it's true. Is all of science based on a logical fallacy? If that's what you're thinking, you're really close. But as they say, the devil is in the details. Nathan made the same mistake. But no, that's not quite the scientific method. Here's the actual scientific method. Let's see if you can spot the difference. Premise 1. If A, then B. Premise 2. B is not true. Conclusion, A is not true. See the difference there? Putting in that not eliminates the logical fallacy. Let's see that in action with our mystery jam. Premise 1. If the jam is made of pineapple, it will be yellow. Premise 2. The jam is red, not yellow. Conclusion, the jam is not pineapple. Now that we see how this works, let's go back and fix that thing about the weight changes. Premise 1. If the Earth is a rotating sphere, then we will experience weight changes as we move from the equator. Premise 2. We do experience weight changes in exactly this way. Conclusion. Therefore, the Earth could be a sphere. There. No fallacy. See how easy that was to fix? Clearly, nothing to get worked up over. This particular observation doesn't prove the Earth is a sphere. All it does is fail to disprove it. We'll hear more about proofs in a later video. For now, I want to ponder for a moment. What might have happened if Nathan had corrected Bob instead of shouting him down? This observation was unable to rule out the globe, but are there any models this observation could disprove? Nathan Oakley likes to shout and rant whenever he thinks somebody has made a mistake like this. It's unfortunate because it brings the discussion to a complete halt. I wonder, is Nathan blocking the conversation on purpose? Could he be worried somebody might fix this logic and turn it around to disprove something that's important to him? The weight changes by latitude are consistent with the globe, but they don't prove the globe. If the Earth is flat, then certainly one of these tests will be able to disprove the sphere. So far, not this one. We'll have to keep looking.
Thinking is critical because sense is not common.